Guess who hasn't posted in 4 weeks? This gal. Hello, everyone. I know a miracle happened. I actually am posting a video. I'm sorry I've been gone for 4 weeks, and I swear I have a reasonable, plausible explanation for this. I blame one thing and one thing only: school. Yes, school recently started again for me 4 weeks ago, hence the reason why I haven't posted in 4 weeks. I'm really sorry, and I'll try my best to not leave y'all hanging like that ever again. But in good news, we just reached 7,000 subscribers from the time I was gone. What? Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. Here are just video shoutouts. If you want a shout out in my next video, all you need to do is subscribe, like this video, turn on your notifications, follow me on my Instagram, which is the same as my channel here, which is at kpoppingvibes, and comment that you've done these steps and want a shout out. Anyways, I present to you all today's video, which is a brief summary on all of my highly awaited opinions and thoughts. Not really that highly awaited, no one asked for this, but I'm doing it anyway. About BTS's new song Dynamite and Blackpink's new song Ice Cream featuring Selena Gomez. Disclaimer. Okay, hear me out before some people start attacking me. This is just a summarized review on the two comebacks. I am in no way going to compare, ship, or hate on the groups featured in this video. I will just simply state my opinions on their comebacks because I'm an ARMY and Blink myself, and we don't like fan wars in this community. So I better not see anything like that in the comments. I repeat, this video only consists of my opinions. It's normal for you to disagree, but bringing hate to the situation isn't necessary and will not be tolerated. I initially planned on making two separate videos on this, but I just decided to merge them into one because I'm lazy
as fuck.
Also, if you cannot take constructive criticism, I suggest for you to leave because, honey, I'm about to spill all of the tea. So let's get started. So my initial thoughts when the teaser came out was it might be a Boy With Love 2.0, and I wasn't really hyped up because of that because personally I didn't love that song. There were other songs in the album that were freaking masterpieces and should be framed as art, but I just wasn't in love with Boy With Love. Oh my gosh, that rhymed. I can be a freaking poet, y'all. Just kidding. But yeah, I want to slap my past self thinking that because Dynamite is nothing like Boy With Love, and I would like to thank not only God but Jesus.
I just want to say thank you so much, not only to God, but to Jesus.
I actually watched the premiere before the MV dropped, and it felt like my heart couldn't come out of my chest due to the excitement. And then it started. Boom. I was screaming, and then my mom was like, "Be quiet." And I was like, "No, BTS just dropped an MV." And that's the story. When he started the song, I immediately melted, and I was sure that it's gonna be a bop. But then RM took over, and my wig is now lost and sent to Jupiter by Dynamite. I honestly felt attacked by Namjoon this era, and I'm not even kidding. Like, excuse me, Namjoon, why are you so perfect? Okay, I can literally go on about my love for BTS for years, but that's another video. So the song is a bop. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'm kidding. But yeah, for me, it's such a different vibe from their previous releases and is a breath of fresh air from the intense and powerful vibes of On. I have been repeating it constantly from its release and it's stuck in my head, heart, and soul. I definitely got a retro feel to it, which I think is the point, since they even released a 70s remix of it, and I'm not complaining because I love listening to those renditions of pop songs. They also said that the song was to bring light for us during these dark times, and I'm just over here crying. Like, what did we do to deserve these boys? Like, how? So, yes, this song is more of a vibey, upbeat, and happy song that is again the polar opposites from some of their past releases that have theories behind it and stuff, and I'm glad that we just get to enjoy it. The line distributions and screen time, however, were not it. Jin honestly deserved better because his vocals are freaking amazing and he needs to showcase it more. About the people complaining the rap line not having a lot of lines and screen time, I kinda already expected that the vocal line would take over the song since the teaser dropped because it's more of that vibey sing along song, but I do agree that I wish we got to see more screen time of them. I saw a lot of people complaining about the evident use of autotune in the song, and I wanted to express my thoughts on it. Personally, at first listen, I didn't even notice the use of autotune, maybe because I was just so excited from the release until my friends pointed it out and I was like, "Oh, I personally didn't find any issue or was bothered by the autotune because I think it fit the song style so well. However, at my first listen, I had trouble to distinguish some voices, like V and Yoongi. I don't know, maybe I just need to get my ears cleaned, but yeah. I actually prefer their performance in the I Heart Festival show thingamajiggle more than the MV itself. I don't really know if there's a huge difference. I think it's because it's live. Is it live? I have no idea, y'all. Please don't attack me. But yeah, I prefer to listen and watch that better than the MV. So my final thoughts in the song is it's a summer and quarantine bop. Like I said earlier, it's to bring joy to us during these times, and they definitely achieved that goal for me. I have heard from some people that some parts were underwhelming, and I kinda understand how they got that impression. For me, this era was owned by J Hope. His presence literally made the song better, and I feel like if you could turn him into a song, this is it, including chicken noodle soup, of course. Also, whoever dressed this man in this era should get a raise, y'all. Remember when his teaser poster dropped? Every army was like, I'm just gonna get bias wrecked by Hobie this era. I already know it. And all I can say is same. Anyways, I definitely think it's a lot better than Boy with Love. Don't come for me, but I just like it a lot better. I'm happy that they're not afraid on experimenting with different genres in their music because for me, that's what makes them great artists. So, Dynamite is a yes for K-pop Pink vibes. I have a lot of mixed thoughts and reactions about this, so it might be a little longer than my thoughts on Dynamite. Just a heads up because I want to get my point out as clear as possible. So I recorded my initial reaction to the music video, so here's a little snippet of that. Selena! Lisa! She has lavender hair. Oh my gosh. Jenny! Oh my gosh! Queen. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to embarrass myself more, and I'm glad online classes had to start while I was watching the MV because, my embarrassing reaction was now cut, which saves me from hate comments. Anyways, onto the review. So, in my predictions video, I thought it would have been Ariana Grande, and it wasn't her. But I did also say that it might be Selena, so it's okay. So, my initial thoughts about the collab happening, I was really excited and happy because, girl, I'm a big fan of Selena, beginning from her Wizards of Waverly Place days. Yeah, nostalgia, right?
Fun, right?
Fun, right?
I also loved how Selena's voice goes really well in the song and Blackpink's. It's very well incorporated and not just a collab where it seems like they put the artist's voice in it just for the sake of calling it a collab, you know? No tea, no shade to other groups, but I just love how Selena and the girls' voices complement each other in the song well. I'm really proud that Blackpink are collaborating with other artists because I know they work hard and deserve it. It looks very Barbie and fun and makes me want to jump in my scream and just join them. Like every shot can be a magazine cover. That's how pretty it was. I don't really have negative thoughts about it other than I wish Selena and the girls had at least one shot together. I'm well aware they shot the video on different times that I'm assuming because of their schedules and LDR, but I do wish they have done that because I would have screamed on the top of my lungs if they were together in one shot because that would have been iconic. Where do I even start? So my expectations were so high because this collab was hyped up by what seems like everybody. So when the song dropped, I was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I had a roller coaster of emotions when I listened to this song. The first wave when I listened to it was it felt so underwhelming and I didn't like it. I was just like, huh? It felt so fast and rushed in a way. Maybe that's just me. But I decided to listen to it a couple more times, and then the second wave came in, and then I eventually liked it. It's super catchy, addictive, and very summery vibes. It feels like it could be a song for an ice cream commercial, which isn't really a bad thing because I ate ice cream for the first time in 6 months, so Selpink promoted ice cream really well. Another thought I have is it felt like a mashup of a variety of songs put into one, which is not really a bad thing, but that was my first impression. I remember when me and my friends listened to it, the first thing that we said was it kind of sounded familiar from the songs of different K pop and Western artists. So let me know in the comments, does it sound familiar to you guys too? I'm glad that they finally tried a new concept because we have been begging for a pink concept in what seems like an eternity. It was super refreshing to watch, see, and listen to. I also heard that some people didn't like their choreography this comeback. For me, I really liked it actually. It's not that difficult to learn by yourself, and it's also not too easy where there's like no effort given to it. You know what I mean? Now, I haven't really seen like a full on performance with the choreography, just the animated one. So, from that, I would say the choreography is actually really, really cute and great. It fits the song's vibes really well. Oh my god, how many times have I already said vibes? Honestly, y'all, it felt like a Jenny, Lisa, and Selena song feat Rose and Jisoo. They truly deserved so much more. For me, their vocals fit the song the most, and I wish there's more of them. Especially Jisoo. She literally got like one line. And don't even come at me and say that it makes sense for Jisoo to not have the most lines because she is not fluent in English. I saw a lot of people like using that as like an excuse. Girl, that is not a reason.
That's not a reason, but
She is literally a member of Blackpink and she had like 10 seconds in the song. Excuse me? No. The vocalist legit had the least lines. Some say that the lyrics kind of have an inappropriate meaning behind it, and I honestly got the same thoughts. And I know y'all think I'm 10, but I'm actually not. I swear I'm not a child. I only sound like one. Anyways, if you don't get how the lyrics can be caught off guard as inappropriate, then don't worry about it. May your innocent soul say like that forever. But I can't argue with the people saying it's a little PG-13 because it kind of is. I just didn't see Blackpink coming out with that kind of song. Obviously, it's not confirmed that the song is about those unholy thoughts, but either way, it did caught off guard a lot of people, including me. Another rant I have about the lyrics is some of the lines were questionable, specifically Lisa's lines and her rap verse. She's literally given the most lines in the song, but sadly, instead of using this to make the song better, some of her lines are just, huh? Her flow and the way she raps is just amazing that it kind of covers the fact that the lyrics are trash. But unfortunately, it does not at the same time. If the lyrics in her rap was a lot better, that probably would have slayed the song overall. It would have made it like more amazing than it already is. Overall, this song is good. I liked it after a couple of listens and was jamming into it for like 1,000 times, but I do have my own fair share of cons. It felt kinda disappointing knowing some of the most talented producers and artists, such as Tommy Brown, Victoria Monet, Ariana Grande, Selena Gomez, and of course Blackpink, created the song, and this is it. They literally had the world in their hands to make a freaking bop of the decade to take over it with. My favorite part is definitely the chorus, which I literally had to Google to find out what the chorus was. But yeah, the chorus is 24/7 stuck in my head all the time, and I always sing it. I definitely think Jennie owned this era for me, from her vocals, visuals, and even her aura in general is just radiating, I'm Queen Jennie. The other girls shine too, of course, but if I had to pick, I would go with Jennie. Ice Cream is a good song, y'all. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to take away your positive feedback from it just because of this video, but it just wasn't I was expecting. The pink concept that I had in mind is like a step up from As If It's Your Last, Forever Young, and Don't Know What to Do, because those are just literal perfection for me. I do think that the songs I just stated would remain a higher ranking in my Blackpink favorites playlist, and Ice Cream is a lot lower ranked. I kind of feel bad for not loving Ice Cream fully because I freaking love Selena and I love Blackpink with all my heart, but I failed to love Ice Cream. There's just something lacking about it that doesn't have that Blackpink Selena touch to it. You know what I mean? I also can't sugarcoat everything I say about the song, obviously, just because I'm a fan of someone. It's totally fine to not love your favorite artist's releases, it's just normal, but maintaining respectful and kind throughout is what counts.